What's up everybody, Super WRX fan here. It's been a while since my last update, so I figured I'd just get on camera here and tell you a little bit about what's going on with the BRZ and car plans and all that kind of stuff. I've actually passed 10,000 miles a month and a half ago or so in this car, so 10,000 miles in roughly 6 months time, and it's a lot of driving here in America, and telling you, this thing just gets better and better. I really do love it. The exhaust made it so much more exciting, loud, you know, vibrant, and really gave the car a new character, and it's something that I've really come to love. I really have, you know. I still want a Mustang, and I'll talk more about that later, but you know, this car just, I'm absolutely in love with it. As far as modifications go for what I want to do to the car, I really like it a lot the way it is now. I know that's going to be boring to some people, but I do really love it. I mean, I've never really heavily modified my cars. I always just tweak them a little bit here and there, make them sound a little better, maybe look a little bit cooler. That's about it. I don't normally go crazy with mods. So I'm thinking maybe of doing springs to lower the ride height a bit. The other reason why I'm hesitant about that is because then you have to fix the camper and get a new alignment, and then your struts normally blow out way sooner because of the shorter springs and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not totally decided on whether or not I want to do springs or not, but I could just listen to that exhaust all day. I still love it. The other thing is I'm considering a Vortex supercharger very seriously. I mean, it's kind of pricey. It's, you know, for the total complete kit, you're looking at a little over $5,000. And obviously, if I was going to get the supercharger, you're going to need fatter tires and therefore bigger rims too. So, you know, it's looking like it's going to be closer to at least a $7,000 proposition to do the supercharger and do it all right. So that's $7,000 is a decent chunk of change, especially when I'm mulling a Mustang purchase as well. $7,000 is a lot, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. For right now, I plan to just enjoy the BRZ the way it is. I'm probably going to get the windows tinted at some point and stuff like that, but I really just love this car the way it is. The only other thing I'm going to change is the tires. The tires do suck on this car. I'm not going to get fatter tires because I still want it to be tail happy, but I just want the front end to have a little more grip. And so I'm going to, you know, put on some more aggressive tires, but these tires still have a lot of tread on them. So I'm going to have to find a way to get rid of, you know, some of the tread on these tires. I wonder how I'm going to do that. So I alluded to the Mustang purchase. As many of you know who've been following me since the summer, I was close to getting rid of this car for a Mustang. The BRZ won me over though, and I eventually fell in love with it and wanted to keep it. I still love this car and I still plan to keep it. I don't want to get rid of it, but I still would like to have a Mustang. It's a more comfortable, I mean, this car is a comfortable daily driver and I could do it. But there's just something about the Mustang. I don't know what it is, but I still really want one. So the Legacy I've started to lose interest in it. I really loved it 5 years ago when I bought it. I've enjoyed it the past almost 6 years now that I've owned that car. But it's just, I think it's time for me to move on to something new. And so I'm thinking about getting rid of the Legacy and then getting the Mustang with some of the funds that I get, you know, from the Legacy sale. Put that towards the Mustang GT, and we'll see. I'm not certain about that yet. That's just what I'm thinking right now. I don't know when I'll get the Mustang. It might be this spring, this summer, it might be next summer. I don't know when it's going to be, but I think there's definitely a Mustang in my future. But of course, I'm going to keep this BRZ because this thing is a gem. I love this car. So yeah, I definitely want to make some of those videos that you guys have been wanting. You guys have wanted tunnel runs, you've wanted 0 to 60 runs, and all that kind of stuff. The problem with all that stuff is it's hard to do without getting in trouble. And I don't want to break any laws or film myself breaking any laws. So once I find a place that I can legally go nuts in this car, trust me, I will. I'm working on a few things right now to allow me to do that. We'll see how that pans out, but hopefully, you know, I'll be able to show you guys what this car can really do. I want to do some track days this year, at least autocross if nothing else. So yeah, yeah, as always, I mean, if you ever have any questions about the car, I know a lot of people have been wondering about this exhaust, and I've been giving prices and links for what the exhaust runs and where you can find it and things like that. And yeah, any other questions, comments, things you want to see, let me know, and I'm more than happy to share the experience of owning this car with you guys. That's the whole reason why I started doing these videos, is to show you guys what it's like to own one of these cars. So until next time, I'll leave you with this nice exhaust sound.